afternoon. My name is Scott Rutledge, Chief Strategic Officer at T3Live.com. Welcome to today's recap and look ahead.
观众朋友们，大家好，欢迎收看最新一期的直击美股栏目，我是贝赛宁，现在纽约向您问好。首先，我们来看一下美股大盘在今天的一个整体走势。那么，周四美股是今早高开，在高位震荡之后，午盘继续攀升。敏感的金融板块今天是领涨大盘。那么，同样的原油期货价格也是大幅反弹，而现货黄金在今天则是走势波动。那么，备受全球财经市场关注的这个英国脱欧公投正在进行当中。周四早间的一个民调显示，英国的留欧阵营支持率是领先了10个百分点，所以这使得市场中的恐慌情绪是大幅下降。尽管目前公投结果还未揭晓，但是许多投资者已经偏向于留欧阵营获胜的这么一个预测。那么截止东部时间午夜12点，将近80%的这个公投票数将会被统计出炉。好，那么关于美股市场的更多消息，让我们听一下交易员我们带来的独家点评。All stocks surged today. Were you surprised coming this morning seeing such a positive reaction, even though we were expecting a lot of volatility?
Well, I think everyone kind of misplayed this entire situation. Yeah. 2 weeks ago, the entire media was talking about Brexit, how they're going to leave. Everyone bought the VIX. Everyone put risk down. You heard the word Brexit 500 times on TV versus Remain 50. And then finally, boom, it changed over the weekend with the polls. But meanwhile, the bookies all had it at 75% stay anyway.
Exactly.
So unfortunately, it feels like the media drove everyone out of their stocks, so got everyone extra cautious, which is what the media usually does.
Right.
So today, or this week, we basically held above S&P 2,075 for the majority of the week, showing some digestion and showing some commitment up here. So if you look at the chart, how much volatility was there really today? Not a lot, because basically we just held the upper third of this entire range. And where are we? We haven't broken out in 2 years. So can the Brexit be the catalyst for Europe to be a tailwind and for us to break out? I think so. And if you want to take a closer look here, basically we did nothing all week. For all week, they basically sold the market every single day, making some traders a little frustrated. So you had this inside range all week that we finally had a day one above. So do I think a stay is priced in? I don't. I think if they stay, we could probably get above this and we could be seeing all-time highs as soon as next week.
Now, this week in her testimony, Yellen said she's hopeful on the economy. And then JP Morgan came out with the report saying that they are optimistic as well, and we might see a rally into the summer. Do you agree?
I think we get above 2120-ish. We're going to see a rally probably to 2130, if not 2170. And I know everyone says the Fed doesn't look at the markets, but I'll tell you right now, if we break out, if you go back to this chart here, we break out above this, this area that we haven't been with authority and just say we're north of 2150 to 2175, which we could see this summer, we might be seeing a Fed hike in July. If we're back down here, probably not, but the Fed would be comfortable and say, oh, look at the market all the way up here. Let's sneak a quarter raise in. And that could be somewhere in July or maybe early in the fall.
Now, the S&P 500 has been outpacing NASDAQ 100. Do you see the trend continue?
I hope not. I hope that technology starts to pick it up, and we saw a little bit of a pickup today. So that's one of the problems is can we break out above 2100 without other sectors involved? And if you look at the Qs today, you know what? Qs actually had a nice little move. Last time the Qs were this tight was right here, right when it broke out above this spot, above all the moving averages and gave you a nice move. So here is your low, here's your higher low. So I think it'll be very constructive if it could take this out. So I think the Qs have room to about 110. So if it could take out this 110 with authority, maybe all of a sudden it starts playing catch up, and that would be very, very healthy for the overall tape.
Now, speaking of the tech sector, today the tech company Twilio IPO'd over there at the New York Stock Exchange, and shares surged in their debut. Does that give you confidence in tech startup companies?
You know what? I think it was the best one. So,
and first one.
So they had to make it good. So now all of a sudden they had one good one. Now they're going to shove us 4 or 5 bad ones. So I wouldn't be like a rope-a-dope. But all in all, if you use the art of the first day of an IPO for gains and you measure supply and demand, this was a great one. Look at TWLO. Look at the way this thing went and look at how it closed. It opened up right here. It opened up at around 25-ish. Stayed there for the majority of the day and had follow through. You could actually see it a little bit more on the 5 minute. Here was your open. Cleared it and gave you follow through. That is actually good to see. So we'll see. Hopefully we have more of those, but we'll take them on a case-by-case basis.
Last but not least, Tesla, because Elon Musk is back in the headlines this week. it's going to be difficult, I think, to get investors, Tesla investors, excited about his intention to buy Solar City. How is that reflected in the Tesla stocks?
Well, thank goodness Tesla was a little bit broken before that deal, so traders didn't get caught. If you look at why I meant it's broken, why I said it's broken, is because you look here at the stock. When Tesla is good, it's above the 8-day and the 21-day trending. Before the deal, what was it? Below the 200-day. So it was telling you to avoid. People are trying to figure out what kind of stock is it. Now it's not a pure technology car company. Now it's got solar and it's got alternative energy. So it's going to have to be in the penalty box for a little while as traders will look elsewhere.
But long term might be positive. Now it's a conglomerate almost.
Yeah, it's going to have to take its time. It's going to have to prove that it could handle the burn rate, because now it has to have Solar City's burn rate, and it's being talked not of a takeover, it's being talked about as a bailout. So I think the language has to change, and it's going to need some time to prove that it could handle that kind of thing without having to raise more money.
Right. Well, thank you so much for your insights today.
And thanks for having me, and hopefully we'll be able to connect the dots in the future, because there should be action, and let's hope that the breakout does hold, so this way we'll have better trading throughout the summer, and we'll be able to have a lot more for you.
好，感谢您收看本期的《至今美股》栏目，我们下期节目再见。